Former Defense Minister Shri A.K. Antony said that, government has no option but to order JPC probe into Rafale corruption. In a statement, Shri Antony said that, French Public Prosecution Services has now appointed a judge to investigate the corruption, influence peddling and brazen favoritism in the 36 aircrafts Rafale deal. The prima facie corruption in the Rafale deal is now apparent. The intriguing silence of Modi government points towards malintent to hush up the corruption. The refusal of the BJP government to probe and punish the guilty is even more astonishing, pointing towards a concerted effort to bury the scam. Former Defense Minister said that Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, went to Paris on the 10th of April 2015 and unilaterally announced the purchase of 36 Rafale aircrafts, without going through any tender process and in complete derogation of the defense procurement procedure. Every defense expert was shocked by this unilateral order, which is India's biggest defense deal. It was even more surprising because there was an ongoing negotiation for purchase of 126 Rafale aircrafts in pursuance of an international tender, which envisaged 108 aircrafts to be made in India by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and 18 aircrafts to be purchased in flyaway condition. This international tender for 126 aircrafts also envisaged the all-important transfer of technology to India. Till today, neither the Prime Minister nor the BJP government have explained the reason for reducing the number of aircrafts from 126 to 36, or the reason for sacrificing transfer of technology to India. BJP government has also not explained the basis or the reason for enhancing the price of the 36 aircrafts, or for denying the offset contract to the government's PSU, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. BJP government has also not stated the reason for the fact that, when clearance from Defence Acquisition Council had been given and there was an ongoing tender for which negotiations were being finalized, how could the Prime Minister and the government unilaterally enter into another agreement? The subsequent series of events and documents placed in public record have now affirmed the stance of the Congress party about wrongdoing and corruption in the Rafale deal. What is, indeed, mysterious is the fact that, despite 48 hours having lapsed, the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister have decided to maintain a complete silence on ordering of corruption investigation into Rafale deal by the French Public Prosecution Services. Simple question is, why has the government chosen to remain mum? Why have the Prime Minister and the Defence Minister not come forward to react on the shocking and sensational development of a corruption probe in the Rafale deal by the Public Prosecution Services of France? Can Modi government escape accountability for corruption allegations by its intriguing silence? Is it not the responsibility of the government to come forward and accept the truth? This is even more important as 36 aircrafts are being purchased by Modi government under an intergovernmental agreement, and one party to the agreement, that is the French government, has proceeded to order an investigation through a judge. The only way forward is to accept accountability and order a free and fair JPC probe into the entire set of facts, evidence and allegations of corruption in Rafale deal.
Modi government is unforgivably guilty of gravely compromising national security in the Rafale deal. In 2000, the Air Force told the then NDA government that they require at least 126 fighter aircrafts for defense preparedness. With looming threat on both our eastern and western borders, modern air power is very crucial for Indian Air Force. In the present context, actually, the AF needs more than 126 fighter aircrafts at the earliest. Out of 126 aircrafts, 18 aircrafts were to come from France in fly-away conditions, with remaining 108 aircrafts being manufactured in India by public sector undertaking Hindustan Aeronautics (HAL) under the technology transfer agreement. Before we demit the office, at that time, The negotiation was practically over, almost over. Then NDA came. Instead of seriously trying to solve the pending issues, Prime Minister Narendra Modi went to Paris and announced the unilateral purchase of 36 Rafale aircraft under the Intergovernmental Agreement on 10 April 2015. Who authorized the Prime Minister to reduce that number to 36? As per the Defence Acquisition Procedure, DPP, only the Defence Acquisition Council, chaired by the Defence Minister, consisting of 3 service chiefs, they alone can decide the number of aircraft or number of weapons for the armed forces. No other person can decide the number. That is the DPP. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi's decision is a clear violation of the defense procurement procedure. The Modi government cancelled the RFP issued by the Defence Acquisition Council in June. When he went to France in April, at that time, the proposal to purchase 126 was alive. He announced their procuring 36, came back after 2 months only. Government cancelled the contract. It's another violation of the DPP. If Congress UPA deal of 126 Rafale aircraft was not cancelled by the Modi government, then Hindustan Aeronautic Limited (HAL) would have acquired transfer of technology, which was a key component of the RFP issued by the UPA. HAL lost the opportunity. If they could have gained experience in the production of modern fighter aircraft, if HAL got that transfer technology, that opportunity lost. HAL lost, India lost a golden opportunity. Reliance was selected as an offset partner of this major contract. A company which had no prior experience in aircraft manufacturing. Sitharaman claimed that UPA deal collapsed as HAL did not have the capability to produce 108 aircraft in India. That is the only aerospace company in India that can produce aircrafts. In 2007, HAL was awarded Navaratna status. It has manufactured 4,660 aircraft of 31 types over the years. It is unfortunate that the defense minister of the country is trying to tarnish such a nationally and internationally reputed public sector undertaking. We do not know what is the intention in doing so. Since there is growing perception that the present Narendra Modi government Rafale purchase deal has more skeletons in its closet, then let there be a joint parliamentary probe, JPC, to bring the truth out in the open.